We're moving on to a set of pracs now which will help us to determine the anion in an ionic compound. So this is the non-metal component of an ionic compound. And we're going to begin with the carbonate test. So carbonate comprises of carbon and 3 oxygens. This prac relies on us adding acid, a weak acid to the carbonate compound, and what happens in that situation is that a metal chloride, water and carbon dioxide gas is released when we do that. So in your results, really you'll be looking for what's going on when I add this dilute hydrochloric acid to the compound. So I've prepared this already. Let's get started. So the first compound that we're going to be testing here is sodium carbonate. So sodium carbonate. I'll just be adding a few drops of hydrochloric acid to this mixture and giving it a little tap, and you need to observe, straight away. I hope you saw that. Vigorous bubbling there, lots of gas produced, and that gas that's released is carbon dioxide, an odourless, colourless gas, and that's happened now. So that's the feel. So now the next one we'll be testing is potassium carbonate. So you'll note that the cation, or the metal, is changing in each of these substances, but carbonate remains the same, and that's the one we're testing for. So we're just checking to see what happens when the acid is added to carbonate compounds. So keeping a close eye on this one. And again, same as the last time, vigorous bubbling occurred and carbon dioxide gas was released. Now we have calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. Yet again, vigorous bubbling, carbon dioxide being released. Okay, we've got a bit of copper carbonate now. Slightly very different colour there because it's got copper in it, but copper carbonate, again, we'll be looking to see if that gas and bubbles released. Bit slower to get started, but yes, we can see now that it is just bubbling away there, producing some carbon dioxide. Not as vigorous as the first 3 that we just checked, but definitely evidence there that carbon dioxide is being produced. And lastly, we've got some zinc carbonate. Yet again, a bit of a slower reaction occurring there, but definitely we're getting some bubbles there and some carbon dioxide being produced. Excellent. So you should have a good 5 sets of results there for those 5 different carbonate compounds. If you need to look at that again, you can play it back. Thanks for watching.